Alright, so we're back with some more Like a Dragon, and we're going to continue our main quest here of getting into the Seriyu Clan. We want to sneak into the Seriyu HQ to check on Sasaki route. Holy words. Okay, this path is a one-way ticket. You ready to go? Please note that proceeding further will result in extended sequence. You'll be unable to return to the city or save your game for some time. Good thing good thing we cut the last episode where we did, I suppose. Do I even have money like that to make preps?
No.
Sure, but make haste, alright? I mean, sure, makes sense to me. What do we have money-wise? I mean, there's a shop over here. Surely we can buy some items. I'm not that broke, right, guys? 6K, alright, well. Let's go.
Yes.
We're ready to go. This way.
Huh?
Chief, what's all this about? You know exactly where we're going, Kazuga. Straight in where we were the first episode, I'm sure. Like I said, you want a back door, this is it. This looks like the sewage tunnel. Yeah, in the middle of winter, no less. Hidachi, I gave you the route. You got it down? I do. Not exactly jazzed about it, though. Are you too crazy? This old heart's not built for sewer surfing anymore. Kazuga, there's got to be something else. Is this going to be our first introduction to the dungeons again? Sorry, bro. This is the only way I'm aware of. Guess there's no choice. Unreal. I should have left a will, or at least gone through my bucket list. Now, don't get so down, Namba. This is nothing compared to what we've already been through. Fine, whatever. Dive her down, then. Thank you, Chief. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
Wow.
You got it. Okay, showtime. Here goes. Gotta get the cinematic on there. Thanks, Chief. Really appreciate you supporting us here.
See that hole underneath the bridge? That's our way in.
Oh, it just had to be a sewer, didn't it? Let's wrap this up.
Alright, well.
Just leave me. I can't swim anymore.
Looks like we can get up from there. Hang in there, Nama.
Alright, swimming a little slow, although it looks like to be only when they're talking, and then I can actually sprint in the water here. Water's here. This is definitely going to be a dungeon section. Ain't no way it isn't. Alright, surely they throw us at least a few bones in here in terms of healing and recovery and whatnot.
Can we really get to the Seriyu Clan HQ through this rat hole?
Yeah, no doubt about it. Still, I have heard some rumors.
Alright, more
about
healing. Don't mind if I do.
Weirdos shacking up here. Stay on guard.
What? No weirdos under here? No, never. That would never be the case. Alright, let me in. Suppose we can use this to see the map. Okay, so we got a ladder chilling over here, and it wants us to go over there. Iron plate, sure, why not? Ooh, that was a 300 HP recovery item? Yeah, that's pretty nice. I'm sure they were going to give us some, I just didn't know how much, and how much we would realistically need. I probably over-prepared, but I suppose it's better to over-prepare than under-prepare. That's a ring. I should be able to actually equip that. You can actually see my Ichiban's items so far over there. And now that we got a health ring, I can place on one of the others here. Nanba has our lowest amount of HP, so it makes sense to give it to him. Although it looks like it might just be damage. I thought it'd give HP to you. Maybe it doesn't. Still not the worst. It does help out his regular attacks as well, so whenever he does run out of mana, we'll be able to go ahead and make him at least slightly more useful in that regard. What do we got here? Food that restores 10 HP. Food in quotation marks is always the best healing item. That's what they tell me. Alright, well, you know, there's always weirdos in these sewers, so don't be surprised when you see those. Nothing? Alright, let's get them.
The battle is on!
Low lives.
Okay.
I honestly didn't think that they were going to move before I did, so I didn't even try and defend myself, thinking that I was going to go first here. Stray hound dog, hang dog, that is.
Cool.
Alright, they were able to live through one of those. That's semi-impressive. Put the battle bomb into this guy. Let's go. Oh, and we got the para. Oh, environments. Let's go. He's paralyzed and can't move. He's just on fire. This guy's done for. Oh. I didn't realize we could use those as weapons. Well, that probably would have done a lot better. Man, we had no experience for fighting these guys, although I guess our level is low enough to the point that even as sad as our XP gains are, they're still halfway decent. Alright. Trying to hide anything over here by chance? Cup of sake. Okay, they were definitely giving me stuff. There's only one guy over this way. I suppose they would want you to fight the guy over here first. He should still be beatable based on the markers there, if I remember correctly. Oh, the trash people, of course. The Krabby Sentinel. Oh, well, turns out he's actually weak to fire. Not really sure how or when we learned that, but that is fantastic. Oh, and the bag dudes are weak to fire. It's even better. If we can para this guy, that would probably be very helpful for us. Or we could just outright one-shot him. Turns out that's pretty good, too. Weapon attack. There's something ironic about beating trash people up with trash. Oh. Alright. Wow, we got an infinite amount of weapons over here that just beat down people with. That's pretty good. Wow, insult to injury right there. Who's already down? That's a level up. Give me that. We're getting a lot of HP levels. Attack, defense, magic, and willpower. Yeah, heroes just all around class.
Stronger.
And HP and attack. Yeah, sure, why not? Brand liner. We take those. Wow, just HP and agility. Really adoption.
Yeah.
HP, attack, and defense. Okay, even Nabo's getting better class level ups than you right now. Sneakers, casual footwear made with average materials. Sure, why not? I don't suppose I can knock these over for anything else? Presumably not. Alright, well, we got sneakers. I don't suppose we can throw that on somebody. Is it better? Gives us speed, willpower, and extra defense on top of whatever we have. Willpower, presumably, is status effect resistance. That's my guess anyways. That would make sense. Alright, what do you guys got? This is probably one of those stray guys again, so definitely gotta defend because these guys are quick. Oh, actually we're faster now. Okay, so the cans give us poison. I mean, that's probably worthwhile. They were tanky enough to win once. Okay, that just literally straight up one-shot that guy.
Hope this hurts.
Why does that do so much damage? Oh. Okay, then. Turns out the beers are pretty good at dropping people. Alright, then. Good to know. I don't suppose you guys have any extras over here I can make use of. Tuna. Yeah, I should have figured they were going to give me enough healing items to make use of whatever I needed to, so long as I was fighting even halfway, respectively. Still nothing. We do have a ladder that goes down here. I suppose that's a way to get around these guys, or more than likely just go over that way. This throws us back in the water, which can allow us two different ways. Let's go ahead and go this way. You guys will have to let me know if that's too dark for you guys. On my monitors, I already make it naturally darker, so it might just look dark on my end. I'm not entirely sure. You guys will have to let me know on that. Defensive gear, we'll probably throw on Namba. This man just has no HP to work with. One more defense as opposed to willpower. you kind of need the defense. You're pretty much average in both stats at this point. Okay. Sure, why not? Suppose this is another way around the other guys up there. Real question is, do we even want to avoid them? Or do we just want to get the XP from them? Well, I suppose we found whatever this is.
Need a damn key.
Needs one key to open, but I have a single key on me. Alright, well. Okay, then, well, isn't that convenient? Almost like it's a tutorial for the lockers or something. The key that lets you open a safe or container that's locked. Yeah, I mean, this might be a waste of it, but why not? I mean, surely we have to look at it at the very least. Passion bandana, a mysterious cloth. The moment you wrap it around your head, it floods you with a burning passion. Great! What does that actually look like stat-wise? Defense and willpower increases crit rate by 5%. That could be pretty good for Ichiban here, considering we already hit hard. And then if we get a crit on top of it too, that'll just be money. Alright. Well, let's make our way back up, shall we? And go ahead and take care of this fight over here. Looks like we might have to split this one up into multiple episodes, considering it said that we can't save.
In it for the long haul.
So, let's make it happen.
Let's do it.
Alright, well, there should be weapons around. There we go. Ripple. Did he even have to throw a single punch?
Nice.
Literal free money. HP, attack, and magic. Surprisingly, you got good magic on that. But picking up magic. I'll take the 9 HP, though. That's absolutely fantastic for you because your HP pool is so low. At least by comparison to the others. Alright. I want to say we got everything in that last area. At least I would like to think so, considering the lockers seem to be a little bit more of a go out of your way to find it sort of ordeal here. Alright, well, those look normal. Do we not get first strike advantages in this game? I guess we don't.
Let's get it done!
Worm. Alright then. Proximity bonus?
Okay.
Well, may as well hit him while he's down. Oh, that was still not enough to down him, which is crazy to think of. Oh, get box. Oh, that still did 7 damage even with a perfect guard. Alright then. Oh, get parried, nerd. Another one. That's paralyzed and can't move. We love to see it. May as well go ahead and heal off of this guy. And get some weapon attacks on him because we've got some personality benefits from using weapons. Okay, that's just regular items. Alright, what else we got going on over here? Nothing else on the ground? As I get flashbanged by my own ring light. Feels bad, man. Okay, so we're back. So, yeah, depending on how I edit this, I guess my PlayStation was overheating for one reason or another. It's actually one of the original PlayStation 5s. Like when they were very first getting them out to people. So, it's, what, 5-ish years old now, which is pretty crazy to think about. But, yeah. So maybe that has something to do with it, not entirely sure. I threw some fans back there as well, so hopefully that will, if that was the case, that'll stop it. So, yeah, I had to just replay through the last section that, depending on if I stitched it together or not, you guys will see. But, yeah. We should be back to essentially where we were, and we're getting straight into another fight. Let's get it. Nothing's changed from the,
Bring it on!
when we had stopped last time.
Okay.
I tried to do basically everything the same in order to not make it too different from what we had. And that really did a whole 4 damage. Wow. Oh, nice. I hit the dude in the back with that. Let's go. Grand Liner. Go for a home run on line enemies, applying your weapon's attributes. The further away the target, the harder you'll hit. Interesting, let's go for it. Should have definitely backed my own self up there in order to get the farther away bonus. I'm definitely pressing block here. It's the first one, at least of today. Can I even block that? Let's go. Because really, it doesn't do much. I don't think I can really fling them into anybody. It might be good just to provoke them, though.
You wanna fight?
I mean, you could also just go ahead and one-shot this guy, huh? How about we do that instead? Well, yeah, I guess we still did a little damage to this guy over here. Well, that'll work. Alright, the rest of these guys are pretty free. I really don't need to be using skills on them. See if we can get the para proc. Alright, environment doing environment things.
I'm up!
Oh no, anyways. Hey, there's the wombo combo we've been looking for. I forget that's a thing half the time. They make it really hard to set up, or at least harder than you think it should be, because everybody's moving all the time. So you have to kind of like preemptively bait them into walking into the way you want them to. Not that I'm saying they should just like line up for you and let them have it. Alright, free 1K in the sewers, you love to see it. Alright, well, I think I got everything back there from when we had done. Oh, really? There was a heal and a save right here? I could've just went all out? Alright, well, you don't know what you don't know and all that. We can actually hit a save. You're about to begin a series of battles, you should probably save the game first. You know, now that you mention it, especially on the off chance that the PlayStation... I haven't used it all day up until this recording, so it shouldn't. Which I'm thinking maybe that was the case. Oh, a helmet? Yeah, I should give that to somebody. What's that looking like? Defense, willpower, that's it. Just straight up stat bonuses. Adachi's got the HP and whatnot. Nanba, on the other hand, yeah, not so much. Alright, let's make it. Seriyu Clan to HQ, just be on here once we're in, there's no turning back. I'll set the head in. I mean, I guess I could resave after I got the helmet, but I can always just pick that back up. But we won't lose. It's alright, just don't lose, forehead. Alright, now what do we have?
Looks like we were able to sneak in.
Something like that.
The Seriyu Clan courtyard? The chairman's room's up there, right?
Well, it's got to be in the
way I'd
most
forget it.
typical place.
Man, that takes me back. It was just us three. First time we came here.
It was, wasn't
Whoa,
it?
hey! The hell'd you come from?
Oh, you know.
Uh-oh. So much for getting nostalgic, huh?
Right.
Well, this is pretty nostalgic considering it. This is more or less the same thing that happened back then.
Dachi-san! Namba!
Bring it on!
Seriyu Clan grunts, huh?
Let's get it done!
Alright. Well, if I back myself away, then I can go, like, all the way over here. Alright, let's see. Should I be using up this much early on these moves? Maybe not. Oh, it does AoE? That would have been nice to know. Alright, well, let's take a weapon and go ahead and fall. He straight up missed. What a noob. Got him. Easy.
Ass kicking time!
Okay, so it turns out para is not guaranteed. That's good to know. I was kind of banking on that, but thankfully he missed anyway, so it all kind of worked out. But good to know. I guess Grimliner actually got a lot better for us for the fact that it applies weapon attributes, whereas if we didn't pick up this weapon before we came in here, it wouldn't be applying para, it would just be doing straight damage. All the way to the top we go. If I remember from the first game, there were healing spots and MP restorations within this area. I can't imagine that they moved those. We've also got a few MP drinks ourselves and whatnot, so we don't have to entirely hold back on our skills. But I also don't know how much fightings they're going to be. We actually got our first revive item of the game, I believe, right there. So definitely try and hold on to that if you can. Definitely got to make sure to go ahead and check everywhere out here. These rooms that have, like, nothing in it, I might just cut out in post. If they're not really worth watching all that much. He already had work clothes. Guess we didn't really need to buy the gear, although we did get to make use of the defense for the time that we did have it. We're really not giving Adachi anything to work with, but considering he's our tank and has almost like 1.5 time Kazuga's HP, I think he'll be okay. Alright, surely somebody's gonna be chilling in here. It's not saying I can check any of those doors, so I'm not even gonna go ahead and attempt, because that'd be really weird to not show it on the map. If I could or not. Alright, well, clearly a trash bag means that I couldn't possibly go down that way, so... What do we got? Nope, just gonna keep on going, alright. For being the HQ, they sure seem to be lacking on members. There we go. You're gonna regret fighting with us. We'll see about that.
Bring it on!
Alright, well this is certainly looking like Skill Valley over here. Alright, so I want to get whoever's in the middle-ish, because there's AoE to this attack. Bonk. And you get lead-up damage.
Yeah.
Well, not really much for you to do here. I guess you could knock him against the wall. We could have made sure to get rid of him and not even take the damage if we had used the skill.
Let's go.
But it doesn't really seem all too worth it. There we go, get some turn order time back. I still got to stay some MP myself. We do get a little bit back from basic attacks as well. Eat this. Hey, we got some passion for that. Alright, round 2. It did say we would be getting a series of battles.
Yeah.
And this is a lot more what I was thinking it was going to be. You know, just a few more enemies.
Fun with this.
I think that might have actually pushed in the range. You could definitely finesse the enemy's positioning a little bit in order to make your own better. It might have been better to go after the other one.
I'm up!
Oh, that was 0 damage. Alright. I did not farm or anything before coming back in here. I just wanted to purely run back through to get us back to the spot that we were as quick as possible.
Stronger.
Okay, here are stats, more MP and defense, sure, why not? HP and MP, and we take those. Seems like the homeless guy rank up stats seem to be better than both the heroes and the detectives so far. Not by that much, sure. Binding, okay, that was actually an accessory right there. What does this do? Max HP increases by 20. Well, give that straight to Namba. This man has 0 HP to work with, and now he actually has more than Kazuka as a result of that. Alright, what do we got here? Nobody? Well, I guess we did kind of just take out all of their lackeys, huh? Okay, never mind. There they are. Don't think you're getting out of here alive.
Bring it on!
More grunts? Alright, they have us split up a little bit on this one. Pyro Belch, go for the guy in the back. I feel it. I'm trying to get the triple there. I'll take the double though, that's still 2 out of the way. We could go for Grand Liner on the big boy back here. Straight up just one-shot this guy just by walking into him. Oh no, he lived with 1 HP. Wow, alright then.
Let's go! Let's get it done!
And go ahead and just basic attack these guys down so I can actually get some MP back. Hit him while he's down. Easy.
Another one in the back.
Alright, we're definitely picking up some cash from these guys. We absolutely needed that. I don't remember, based on what I saved, if I actually bought all of the items that I originally planned on bringing in here, so we might actually have a little bit more money as a result, depending when it's saved. The safe key? Okay, presumably that means that there is a safe somewhere in this area that we can make use of. There's also a save as well as a heal up ahead. So we don't have to play too safe in terms of our MP usage. 150 fire damage and leaves them more likely to get burnt. So it doesn't necessarily burn them, at least based on what it says, though you think it would. But it could set up Nanba and his fire attacks. We can also make use of different fire attacks ourselves as a result. I'm forgetting if I get turned around as a result of that. It doesn't look like it. We were just in there, presumably. So I just want to make sure I don't miss the save. Although, arguably, maybe I should be holding on to these keys, knowing that I can get better stuff later on. Doesn't seem quite right. Another safe key. Alright. Well, they're really allowing us to kind of just do whatever we want to them right now. Okay, well, there's a safe.
Should I open it?
Like, I really don't know if I should be holding on to these keys for, like, much better chests later on. It feels like I should be, considering a lot of this gear is probably extremely early game stuff. But I suppose the viewers would want to see this, right? Down jacket must have apparel for winter, packs with high-quality down clothes. Okay. What does that look like in terms of stats here? Lowers the damage taken from ice and blunt attacks. Okay. That's probably still better on Nanba, considering he needs the defense. And then now we can actually give Adachi for once some gear. It does lower his willpower, or maybe it's better actually not to give it to him. I mean, they're pretty averaged either way. I don't have any more helmets for you, and I don't have any more attachments. We're about to begin a series of battles. You should probably save the game first. Sure, why not? This looks not as long on my screen, but considering I'm going to end up stitching these two together, so we're going to go ahead and call it here for this episode. Yeah, so we're finally back to where we should be. I still feel like I'm missing a chest in this area, except I just don't know how I would end up getting to it. Because why would it give us 2 keys and then only give us 1 chest, unless it's later on, which is certainly possible. I mean, there's another door up that way. But I suppose we will have to find that in the next episode. Finally, quite a bit more action on our end. It's about time, and I'm all here for it. Hopefully you guys found that entertaining, and we shall see you guys in the next one. See ya.